Greetings. Good morning, everyone. It's Goose. This video is just a little different than videos that I normally do. When I was first made aware of this story, I did a double take. At first, I thought that this could be a plot for a soap opera or a Lifetime movie. It's that unbelievable, but it's all true. I've been working on this story for a few months. I've put in numerous requests and calls, emails, and I've got no response to people that were and are involved in this story. I'll be interjecting once or twice during the video.
In a split second,
there was probably nothing I could have done.
Life flashed before Chief Mike Diebold's eyes.
I remember, yelling that I needed to have a tourniquet put on my arm because I'd reached over and felt that my arm was gone.
A helicopter flew him to UPMC Mercy, Western Pennsylvania's only combined trauma and burn center that's under one roof. 1 week later, support and love surrounds Diebold.
If he could be healed by love alone, he would be healed 1,000,000 times over.
From the candlelight vigil in Leechburg to all the donations and prayers.
Amen.
And within sight at the foot of his bed sleeps one of Diebold's greatest blessings. His 11-week-old son, Kyle, his baby boy, he hopes to hold in both of his arms once again.
The honest truth is I feel horrible right now, and what's pushing me through is my family.
So as the newlyweds exchanged rings, their heroes were also honored. Mike and Danielle were supposed to have been married on the 4th of July as part of the community festivities. That's why this grateful couple wanted to share their love and their special day with the community who helped give them the chance to say their I do's.
Leechburg Police Chief Michael Diebold lost his arm in a fireworks accident, but he says this is the most awful thing that has happened to him. Diebold was supposed to return to work today as chief, but it didn't happen.
This was supposed to be his comeback. That's not happening. He's been told he's on unpaid leave. That news devastated Mike Diebold and his family.
You've got doctors.
Doctors.
He's back. You've got the DA.
Yes.
He's back.
Correct.
You have the certification agency saying you're back.
Correct.
So what's the issue, sir?
No idea. Nobody will provide me with information.
Why is this hanging here today?
I was ready to go to work today at 3 p.m.
Diebold says that was the plan, that was the promise from the mayor and town council all along. Back on the job full-time today. He says the mayor told him there are legal concerns, and until they're worked out, he's on unpaid leave.
The way this hit, it's almost like I got my other arm tore off again.
He says he got the call he couldn't come back to work while he was Christmas shopping with his wife and his 8-month-old son.
Nobody will give me any explanation, any documentation, any reason. I mean, how would you like it if your life is ripped out from under you? Especially when you're trying to have a Christmas for your kids. You don't know financially what you can and can't do now. I mean, I can honestly say this is the most despicable thing that's ever happened to me in my life.
Police Chief Michael Diebold, court papers say, admitted that he was on the other end of an internet chat with someone he believed to be a 14-year-old girl. Police say Diebold was committing this crime while the community was rallying around him. Diebold had part of his arm blown off last year during a fireworks accident. There was fundraisers and online GoFundMe accounts where the community donated nearly $17,000 to help with his medical bills. Police say while he was accepting those donations, he was posting online for sex and talking to who he thought was a teenager, using an account that came back to the Leechburg Police Department. Michael Diebold has now been suspended without pay from his position with the Leechburg Police Department. He remains here in the Westmoreland County Prison.
Now, the news story in here during Christmas where he's crying on TV and he doesn't know what he's going to do, boo-hoo-hoo. After that news report aired, his GoFundMe got almost $50,000 in it.
After review of hundreds of pages of discovery, going over everything with my client, maybe 8 to 10 discussions with the Attorney General's office, they finally made an offer. As a result of that, my client pled guilty today. The sentence is 9 to 23 months. He should be released January 28th on the completion of his sentence.
Well, I think we all got our answers because I don't think an innocent man who's a father would plead guilty to a crime that will make you a sex offender. And I hope to have closure. Hope our town gets the closure that they need. And he did it. He did this. He's where he belongs, and I hope he gets the max, and time will tell that. But Yeah, I have a duty to protect the kids from this man who I do not feel learned a lesson. The only remorse that he has shown is that he was caught. I feel he will be back.
Former police chief in Leechburg who pleaded guilty to statutory sexual assault 3 years ago is now pleading guilty to failing to properly register as a sex offender. Police said Michael Diebold violated the terms of his release by using an email address that police didn't know about to send a woman inappropriate photos. Diebold was on probation after serving jail time for soliciting sex online from a state trooper posing as an underage girl.
So his wife was correct. He did it again. Not only did he have a fake email address that he did not disclose, he was sending a female pictures of his junk. Now get this. If you think he can't do any worse or get any lower, he does. So when his wife filed for divorce, he sued her for alimony. A struggling single mom with 2 kids, and he sued her for alimony. Here's a news article on that and on other things. So as you can see, he got sentenced to 18 to 36 months for the email and the junk. And by junk, I mean texting pictures of his junk. He pleaded for house arrest. The judge did not go for it. At this moment, he is currently in jail and still has 2 years left. What's your thoughts? Comment and let us know.